Hello and welcome to YouTube. When a company tells you to stick it, this is where it fits. First up, it's Wendy, who bought what looks like R2-D2's dweeby cousin.
Fryer is the countertop air fryer that allows you to fry all your favourite foods with no added fats or oil.
And this fryer filled Wendy with a new hope.
But it was too big for my bench space, so I decided to return it.
Now, normally a reason like that wouldn't entitle you to an exchange or refund, but if you're offered a
risk-free trial,
well then,
what have you got to lose?
Almost $100 as it turns out.
Even though Australia Post delivered it for just $19.90, they charged me $98.40 to send it back.
Wendy wasn't pleased, so she asked Show TV to pay the difference, and they said
no!
It was a case of the air fryer strikes back, so Wendy reached out to us.
Help me, YouTube. You're my only hope.
Now, under the Australian consumer law, companies can't inflate postage costs to deter customers from making returns. But Show TV says they're not doing that. They just get lower postage prices from Australia Post than a solo consumer like Wendy can get. I suppose that's just the risk Wendy took when she signed up for the risk-free trial. Hang on. We asked Show TV if some risks might have snuck into their risk-free trial while their shields were down, and they agreed and removed the term risk-free from their website, which they said was only there due to
a copy error.
And they're right. They copied that error here, and here, and here, and here on this other website that they still haven't taken down. As for Wendy, Show TV refunded her postage costs and made amends for the poor service by sending her a whole box of
Nellie's all-natural laundry nuggets.
Nothing says sorry like laundry nuggets. A happy ending! And do we ask for anything in return? Of course not.
And cut. That's around.
Oh, hello there. You know, working on the checkout might look like fun, but it is hard work too. So as we come to the end of our 5th season, the thing that still makes it all worthwhile is knowing that we've made a difference. But there's more work to be done. After all, the ABC's last consumer affairs show, The Investigators, ran for 11 seasons.
Wherever consumer rights are under threat, The Investigators will be there.
There were plenty of thrills and spills covering all the big stories.
Children's cigarettes and why they're freely available in the shops.
Thankfully, the consumer issues that The Investigators tackled way back in the 1980s are now just a distant memory.
In recent years, there have been products appearing with the words natural on the labels.
Natural. When a business wants you to buy their product, using this word seems so obvious.
So you want to buy a car.
When you're buying a car, first you have to decide what kind of car you want.
And are often told by dealers the best option is to take out a loan using a finance company.
If you need finance, don't even walk into a car dealership until you've checked the rates available elsewhere.
Yeah. Oh well, there's always banks.
If you want your working account to actually work for you, local banks are generally best.
Yet almost nothing seems to have pried us away from the major banks.
Okay. But today, people are far more obsessed with nutrition than they used to be.
We all want food that's low in fat and low in sugar and good for us. And we're finding it everywhere.
See?
In the 1980s, we're all more health conscious, trying to cut down the salt and fat in our diets.
Okay. But the checkout certainly gets better experts than The Investigators ever did.
Fish oil supplements can have less omega-3s than their labels claim.
The idea that sugar is a natural part of a balanced diet is absurd.
Right. Cavemen jokes?
I invent ACCC and complain to it.
Fine. Bad Scottish accents.
A pie. It's like haggis, only edible.
And what can I do for you?
Oh, this is depressing. Oh, kid, can you spare me a kid's cigarette?
What's a kid's cigarette, Helen Wellings?
Don't worry, child, it doesn't exist anymore. Thanks to the investigators.
Oh my God!
That's right, it's me. I'm Helen Wellings.
Thanks for joining us on The Investigators.
Don't worry, Jules. Just because you're covering all the same things we did doesn't make you a major failure. Besides, the Checkout and the Investigators, well, they're very different.
How?
Well, we won a Logie for most outstanding achievement in public affairs.
Yeah, well, we came up with a better title.
Just not first.
I've got two cans here. One says 369 millilitres and the other one says 370 millilitres. So the consumer's missing out on 1 millilitre.
Damn it! Well, that's it for the Checkout for another year. We'll be back next year, hopefully.
With our usual program.
Until then, good night.